So how do you feel today? Just okay? Tired? Great? Energetic? Chances are, if you chose great or energetic, it's because you exercise. Most people who are in a regular exercise routine find they just generally feel good. And who doesn't want that? So what makes for a well-rounded exercise program? Let's take a look at some of the things you need to stay fit, healthy, and feeling great. The first piece I want to talk about is cardiovascular training. Cardiovascular exercise is exercise that increases your heart rate for a sustained period of time, such as walking, running, or biking. Cardiovascular training is necessary because it strengthens your heart muscle and in turn helps you breathe easier, helps your heart beat less often, and of course, that alone gives you more energy every day. Probably a more common reason people like to get a cardio workout is because it burns a lot of calories, and that's a great way to help keep your weight in check. Not to mention the release of endorphins, which are your body's natural feel-good drug. But cardio alone won't do it. You may burn a bunch of calories at one time in a cardio workout, but the overall goal for any fit, healthy person is to have a good metabolism, which simply means you burn more calories all day long. Now for this, your ticket is strength training. By gaining strength and building up your muscles, you burn more calories throughout the day, even at rest. And of course, no one can deny that a nice, defined muscle looks great. But did you know that it takes up less space than the same amount of fat? Maybe the most important part of strength training isn't visual at all. It's the ability to move through your daily life and your daily functions easier. Picking up the children, mowing the lawn, and enjoying your favorite outdoor activities are much easier to do when your muscles are strong and toned. A third but important piece of the well-rounded workout program is flexibility. As the muscles get worked more often during exercise or activity, they become tight and sore, and sometimes this leads to injury. One way to prevent this from happening is by incorporating a good stretching routine or a regular trip to a yoga class. This will lengthen out those tight muscles and help stretch the connective tissue that surrounds them. This will help keep other parts of your workout feeling better and help eliminate some of the soreness that might otherwise take over. Flexibility is really key. The final piece that we must look at when we talk about a strong exercise program is core training. Now, the core is the center of your body that holds you up, keeps you tall, much like the trunk of a tree. Without a strong trunk, the tree is vulnerable to tipping over and breaking. So it goes for your body. Strengthening your abdominals and your back muscles will give you better posture, keep your body strong and tall, and help you age more gracefully, and help every movement you make easier. Yes, all of these things are important, but before you get overwhelmed, remember, it's about a little cross-training. A little bit of each is all you really need. Try cardio one day, strength training the next, and even a little stretching every single time. Take a Pilates class once a week for your core, or include a good set of crunches after every morning walk. It's not as hard as it seems, but keeping your workouts well-rounded and complete will leave you answering my first question the right way. How do you feel today? And we hope you can say great.